Good Monday morning, everybody. Well, how was your weekend? Ours was warm, but a little windy. And today, it's supposed to be a little cooler. So I think yesterday, Sunday, it was about 78, 80. So, cooled down. Now, I know this is normally a Monday mask day, and people put masks on their faces. But last week I did a foot one, and today I'm doing hands. So let's see. Oh, and after that, I'm going to talk about how I met my hubby, and then I will be announcing the winner of this box. That I'm gonna need to go get my computer sometime before that. So let's see what this is. I read in the back, it's a Shea Gloves, and this was sent to me by Mary Catherine Loves Cats. It's shea butter. They talking here about, clean your hands. Oh, I have to clean my hands. So I just washed my hands again because I just put all the stuff on my face and I had all the lotions and stuff from there on my hands doing its job. Then it says to remove nail polish and shape nails. Well, I had shaped my nails yesterday, and I didn't have polish on. Oh, then they say put on gloves and gently massage on nails and hands. Cut the fingertips and pull back to expose fingers. Push back cuticles. Remove gloves and massage. It doesn't say how long to have it on. So, we'll kind of play it by ear. There's my scissors. There's my scissors. Being I didn't bring a towel in with me, you can be sure it's probably going to leak. Okay, let's see. This is plastic on the outside. It smells good. Let's see, make sure I get it on the right hands. It looks like this one goes on this hand, my right hand. Ooh, swishy in there. Swishy, swishy. Ooh. Yeah. And this one, make sure the thumb's right. Thumb. Okay. This one goes on the left hand. It just feels so squishy. Okay, thumb, got to go in your right spot. This finger goes in that one, and that one. Okay. I don't think I'm going to cut the fingertips off, though. Oh, I'll be darned. Looks like my brother's calling. I'm going to have to wait. I never get phone calls, hardly ever. And when I do, it's when I'm in the middle of something. So, let's see what time it is. I'm going to time it, too. Okay. Well, one thing I want to mention, for those of you who watched my DIA box Saturday. Was that Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Someone pointed out to me, one person caught this, that one of the shirts didn't show wearing on me, and that was the V-neck, kind of almost like a snakeskin kind of print. So I went back and looked, and sure enough, I don't know how it didn't show up. So what I'm going to do is at the end of this video, I'm going to insert just that little part where I'm trying it on for Bob. And I wonder why nobody made any comments about that top. It was just that everybody liked the black outfit, which I'm still struggling with keeping or not because of the animal hairs here. So watch that at the end and then tell me what you think of that top too. Okay, let's get started. how did I meet Bob? Okay. Now, as a bunch of you already know, I was married to my ex, Michelle's mom. Michelle's dad, for 21 years before the divorce was final. But she and I moved out a couple of years before that, which was in like a November 19th of 88. Okay. And my attitude was, I don't ever want to get married again. I don't need to, because I can take care of myself. I already had 3 kids. I couldn't have any more kids, so what did I need a man for? Now remember, I was in a loveless marriage almost the entire time and didn't get much attention. Okay, so, I need a man for. Well, one of my good friends, Joy, who had been single for a couple of years, belonged to what they called the Wednesday Thursday Club, and that was a singles group. Now, back then, we're talking late 80s, there wasn't the internet, ways to meet people. So there were different singles clubs and groups. So she said, we got to get you back out into the world. I'm going to bring you to the Wednesday Thursday Club, just so you can start mingling and meeting people and whatever, right? I didn't really want to. All right, I'll go. So I went with her, and the way it worked, when you signed, it was like up in a separate, a lot of restaurants have private little rooms. Okay, when you went up there, they gave you a number, and you had to find that matching corresponding number among the men, and the men, among the women. So that was to get you to mingle instead of just hanging around your own little group. It got you to mingle around because you moved around looking for your matching number. Well, there were these 3 guys there from the VA, and there's the 3 of them, and I had one of theirs numbers, and of course it was not my type anyway, and then there was Bob in the middle, and this other guy, and so there's 3 guys, and we chatted with them for a while, and then when the actual mingling part's over, anybody who wanted to stay could go down in the restaurant, lounge, or bar, and, still sit and visit, drink, dance, So we went down there, and I was up at one end of the table, Bob was way down the other, and I didn't think anything of him, because I was not interested in anybody, right? So, that was it. So that was December 1st of 88. And he had just moved up there from California, because he'd gotten transferred up to Seattle, Veterans Affairs. And he had just moved into his own place that day, okay? So, I figured, well, a few weeks later, they had a Christmas party, and my friend Joy was sick and couldn't go, and she says, well, you should go. Remember, you already know some of the people. You met those guys. And I said, no, I'm not going to go by myself, so I didn't go. But I did continue to go on the Wednesday, be on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I continued to go and, meet all these dweebs, and some of them, I went out with. I went out with a lot of different guys, but my rule was no more than 2 dates with a guy, because I knew after 2 dates whether I wanted to bother. So, around March, it was March 15th, so we're looking December 1st to March 15th. Joy and I were at the thing, and Joy was engaged to another guy. But she had so many friends within the group that she still would keep going to see her friends, male and female. So I had another weirdo with my matching number, and I'm thinking, how am I going to get away from this guy? And I looked across the room, and my eyes met with this guy who just perked up when he saw me. Yeah, oh, good, here's my getaway. So I told the guy, oh, I see one of my friends over there, so I'll talk to you later. So I made my way up. Of course, it was Bob. And he was there with a different guy from the VA named Fran. So Joy and I started talking with them, and You know, we moved into the lounge area, had some drinks and talked. And oh, these guys are nice. They're okay. And Bob said, oh, yeah, I came to the Christmas party looking for you. And I thought, of course, that scared me. Why would he come looking for me? So apparently he remembered me. And I didn't remember him until eyes across the room, escape. So, you know, we sat there and talked for the evening. When we get up to dance, I had this blouse on, a button down the back, and it kept unbuttoning. So he would be, when we'd be dancing slow, he'd be buttoning my blouse up. So, you know, we all parted our ways, went home. The next morning, I get a phone call from him asking if I'd like to go out with him on a Saturday night. Now, this is a Thursday, on Saturday night. Okay. And I said, sure. You know, I figured free meal, get enough there, 2 meals out of it, right? So, that was the 16th. Now, this is March 16th. What's the next day? St. Patrick's Day. See, we're coming up on an anniversary. So, the guys weren't going to go to the St. Patrick's Day party that the group was having. So, Joy and I went. You know, we didn't care. It's not like we were hooked on these guys. So we went, and a lot of the guys I had dated, you know, were there and stuff. And all of a sudden, the guys walk in, right? And Bob comes over, and he was talking with this other gal, so I just figured, oh, he must like this gal, you know. She seemed more like, you know, I have very low self-esteem about my worth. So, when I had to go to the restroom, and I come out, and here's Bob sitting next to this one guy that I didn't go out with him, but he followed me home one night, creeped me out, shows up with flowers, right? I mean, all that stuff was so new to me. I still today it just creeps me out. So, when I saw him sitting next to that guy, I thought, okay, I'm going to go hang around with somebody else. I went to one of my younger friends, and he said, oh, well, you know, I'll give you a ride home, and, you know, we'll stop and get some dinner, you know. So I could always rely on this I say kid, because he was in his 20s. I had nothing to fear from him. I had already been out with him a few times, and we were just friends. So that's what happened. The next day, I kept debating, oh, my God, I got to go out with that Bob tonight. Should I go? And I guess Bob was having the same second thoughts because his feelings were hurt. And he was talking to Fran, the other guy. And Fran says, well, you don't have anything else to do. Why don't you just go out? And I figured the same thing, free meal. So he comes and picks me up, and at that time, I didn't know about how nice Mustangs were. Picks me up in this Mustang. I didn't think anything of it. And we go out to this place to eat. And, it was the most boring date. Oh, my God. The table seemed huge that we were across from each other on. That we're, you know, waiting to be called to our table to eat. He didn't talk much. You know, and so I didn't talk much because I figured, he likes this other gal. You know, he just came out because he wanted to buy me a meal. So when we left there, the restaurant, finally ate, left there, I got this idea, how would you like to go to this little hangout joint that a bunch of my friends go to? So I took them to my sleeve joint. And of course, you know, we had a better time there. We were drinking more. He opened up more. You know, we did dancing and stuff. And so he went to take me home, and I got this brainy idea of, let me show you my house that my ex and I are, you know, losing. In the process of losing, because Phil still lived there, but I knew he wasn't staying there. He was staying with his long-time girlfriend. So we go in the house, and I show him around. I even took him in the bedroom. This is how sleazy I was. And show him the bed, and I thought, come on, guy, if you want. He didn't take the hint. Like I say, when I tell people today, nowadays, I was pretty wild back in those days, because I was going through my teenagehood in those years. People don't believe me, but I can tell you some stories. So, we left there. He brought me home. We drove up. Said goodnight. I opened the door, went up by myself. I thought, what an asshole. He didn't even walk me up to my door. So I figured that was it. No loss. And I was going to counselors, because I was always going to counselors back then, trying to improve my marriage. And I told my little, it was a girls group, a women's group, and I said, well, I went out with somebody my own age. And they go, oh. I said, it was boring. Because I'd been going out with guys in their 20s. Because, I knew there could be nothing come from it. So anyway, I continued, to go to the Wednesday, Thursday club. And, the next one that came up, we come up and Bob's there. And I thought, okay, well, he's a good-looking guy. And it was almost like we both knew, okay, it didn't work out. We're not for each other. At least that's what I thought. And so we were having fun talking. We're kidding around telling people that he was my ex. We were exes, but we both went to this thing to find a suitable person for the other. We were just goofing off. And was it he going out of town or me? And anyway, a long story short, a couple of weeks after that, I went to California, take my daughter to go see my parents. I just kept thinking about that man. And when I called my girlfriend Joy to see how it was going that week at Wednesday, Thursday Club, she says, I think Bob's smitten with you. First thing he says when he walks up is, well, the weather is such and such and such. Now that I know Bob, I go, yeah, that's Bob. Where Bev's at. Yeah. So when I came back, I guess I called him or he called me. I can't remember now. And he mentioned that it was his birthday the next day or that night or whatever. And I thought, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that. So if you wanted, we can get together. I was going to go to a movie, So we went out, of course, and we had what I call a 10-date marathon. Each night we did something, went somewhere, did something. It scared the shit out of me. Because, man, I really have feelings for this guy, and they're so strong. I didn't know what these feelings were. Oh, like, what the? So, from that point on, we've been together. Within a month, he proposed to me in the shower. My girlfriend, Joy, she broke up with her fiance because she found out he was fooling around on the sideline. And who'd she end up marrying? Fran. They got married the same year we did. Well, they got married in June. We got married in September. We would have been married in May. Somebody was dragging my divorce on long till he wanted to get married. But then that's another story. And we've all been married 30 and a half years now. Still adore the man. Whoa, man, I'm glad I kept going back, because, well, I would have missed out on. Anyway, there went my idea of not wanting to get married again, because I realized, okay, when you find someone who loves you that you love, it's like, well, mama didn't raise no fool. So that's that. Okay. And I probably dragged it on too long. Let's get these gloves off. Oh, my hand's slimy. Can you see? Let's see. Oh. Sticky. Oh, yeah. It feels like I have a lot of lotion on. I'm going to put it on my arms too. Can't hurt. I may have to wipe some of it off with a towel. Because I need to go in and get the computer to do that giveaway for you guys. Well, it's not going to go in. I wonder if it would hurt to rub it on my leg. I'm always rubbing things on my legs, hands, arms. Let's get this one. Get this side. Can't hurt, right? Oh, Lucy, get in here with us. Okay, I'm gonna go get the iPad and we'll get on with this giveaway. Hold on. Okay. I bet you've just been anxiously waiting. Here I am. Okay, went up and got. I walk up there and I don't even think anything. I just walk up there and goes, "Oh, you look so cute." I forget, I put these things on. Like that day when the cops came here, because I had erroneously called 911 and they came to check, and I come out. Oh, everything's okay. No. Okay. I pulled it up. I put the word Mardi Gras. I had already, I just put the URL up there before I started you up. And now we will hit the start. Whoops, I didn't do that one step. Okay, get YouTube comments. There were 30 comments, so let's hit start. Da, 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 da. Oh, the winner is Mo Just Me. Congratulations. And I know she's definitely one of my subscribers. She says, love the hat for Mardi Gras, Bev. You are so cute. Love watching. You love that Wander palette and Elemis cream. What she's talking about is all the goodies in the box. I didn't prepare one to do next week, so brain doesn't function. So, Mo, you know what to do. I mean, I can click on this just to prove. See, here she is, Mo, subscribed. And, oh, let me see her channels. Where's Grandma? Oh, here's Grandma. Here's Grandma. So, Mo, you have until Wednesday. I'd say Wednesday noon. Yeah, Wednesday noon to send me an email, which is down below, in the little descriptions, with your correct mailing address. And then I'll probably get this off to you by the end of the week. So, hey. Happy for Mo. Oh, that's not the right one that just popped up there. So it looks different, but no, it popped onto somebody else's for a minute. And see, the one I had on Friday for the Abby panties, Alex did notify me, and she does have a U.S. address. So that one's formally closed. The other one I have coming up is for next Saturday. My 500 giveaway lug bag. So go back in, check out my videos to see how you get into that. And I will also put the down below the rules. Make sure you look at the rules. Any questions, contact me. So comment below if you have any comments. Like if you like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And my hands feel pretty good. They just feel very moist. Almost sticky, but I like them. So, hope you all had a good weekend, and we'll see you later. I love you all. Bye. And here is the creamy, almost looks like snake skin, if I get it close for you to see. Doesn't that look like snake skin? So that's this top. Bobby.
That looks pretty nice. I like that.
Says this one looks pretty nice. He likes this one. I've got en route from Amazon a new tripod because, as you know, this one lately has been during videos, and the one I've got has a little Bluetooth thing, so I'll be able to not have to walk up like this and say, back in a minute.